What's happening, guys? It's Ricky here. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a simple dish, but it's going to be delightful and really tasty. We're gonna make some pasta with tuna, tomatoes, parsley, and some spices and garlic. You can use any type of pasta. It can be linguine, spaghetti, bucatini, penne. I'm going to use farfalle. Here you go. Just for convenience, just because I already have an open package. Then tuna can be fresh, but even canned it'll be fine. In fact, I'm gonna use just simple canned tuna. The tuna is dried in olive oil. I'm gonna use two small can for person. We got some spices. We got some salt, pepper. We got some garlic. Then I'm gonna use some tomatoes here. Not tomato sauce, just simply tomatoes. I'm gonna show you guys how to cook those tomatoes so they become creamy. But I don't like to use just plain tomato sauce when making pasta with tuna. I want the tomatoes to be still kinda in full shape. And then I'm just gonna decor with some parsley. So this is the first step. I have the water already boiling. I'm gonna start preparing my condiments here. I'm gonna start with first with some olive oil in a pan, and then I'm gonna drop some garlic, and I'm gonna drop the parsley and the tomatoes. I'm gonna give them a simple stir so it kind of cooks really quickly. And then once the water starts boiling here, I'm gonna add the pasta, and remember to add the tuna just at the very end when the pasta is almost ready. Add the tuna in the pan, and then add the pasta in the pan, and you can mix it everything. So this video is gonna continue. I'm gonna stop here for a second. I'm gonna show you what are my preparation and what's the next step. See you soon. What's happening, guys? So welcome back here. So the pan is boiling here. I'm about to drop the pasta there. So here in this pan, as you guys can see, I added the tomatoes, garlic, and parsley. I'm using here the leg of the parsley, not the leaves, just to give extra flavor. And I'm gonna be ready to take out the garlic and the parsley because they're already toasted. And I'm gonna just leave the tomatoes. I'm not gonna use tomato sauce. I'm using just plain tomatoes that I'm little by little smashing. So I'm gonna create a creamy sauce, but the tomatoes are still going to be intact. So the next step is going to be dropping the pasta here. I'm using farfalle, as I said before. Farfalle usually takes about 9 minutes to be ready. At least this does. So I'm gonna leave the farfalle 7 minutes here to cook in the pan, and then the remaining 2 minutes I'm gonna drop the pasta here in this sauce. I'm gonna add the tuna, and I'm gonna mix everything, and I'm gonna keep stirring, gently until it's all ready. So bear with me, guys. I'll see you at the next step. What's happening, guys? So welcome back. So I have the pasta here. It's gonna take about 7 minutes here. Then after 7 minutes, I'm gonna put the pasta in this pan where I'm cooking the sauce. I lower the flame so the tomato flavor starts to coming out. So I have the garlic, I have the parsley leaves, I have some crushed red pepper, some salt. Then I'm gonna add the tuna once the pasta is about to be ready, and then I'm gonna cook the pasta here with the tuna for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and the pasta is gonna be al dente. So those are the steps. Always remember to add some water, when the sauce is becoming too solid. So add some water, add some liquid. You can also add some wine if you like. I recommend to use white wine like a Pinot Grigio, for example, when cooking with fish, especially pasta dishes with fish. And then keep stirring. It's always important to mix the flavor of the garlic, the parsley, and the tomatoes. Here we have the pasta. Don't forget to stir pasta. I always see people that they just drop the pasta in the pan and then they forgot to stir the pasta. No, you always want to stir the pasta like this, counterclockwise. You got the, see? There you go. I wish you guys could feel the flavor here. Like the flavor are running into my nose, and they're really wonderful. The tomato coming out. See, you guys don't see anymore the big chunk of tomatoes, but pretty much became a sauce. But you can still see the small tomatoes here. That's what I like. Like when I make this pasta dish, I don't want just simple tomato sauce. No, I want to have the feeling of tomatoes under my teeth. So I want to have those chunky tomato pieces like I have here. But still, I still made a cream though, a tomato cream. So we got about 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna drop the pasta from that pan to this pan, and then I'm gonna add the tuna for 2 more minutes, and I'm gonna cook all the way until it's al dente. So I'll see you at the next step, guys. Okay folks, we're about to reach the final step. So I drained the water from the pasta. So this pasta has been cooked for 7 minutes. To be al dente has to be 9 minutes. So I'm gonna add the pasta from here where I have the pan with the sauce. I took out the garlic and the parsley that I used for my sauce here. I had the tuna, as you guys can see. That's the tuna. So the flame is pretty low for the tuna. Now I'm gonna add the pasta, and I'm gonna add the pasta here, and I'm gonna keep stirring until all the flavor amalgamates pretty nice, so it all mixes well together. So the next step is gonna be just adding the pasta here and just cooking until it is al dente, and then we're all set, and we're gonna be ready to taste this wonderful and simple pasta dish. And here, guys, the final result: farfalle with tomato sauce, tuna, and fresh parsley. The only thing left to do is to taste now this dish. Let's go grab a nice fork of pasta with tuna. Here you go. And let's taste this dish. It's amazing. You can taste the tomatoes, you can taste the tuna, the parsley. Everything came out pretty well all together. It's really well balanced. It's a perfect dish for anybody that really wants a good mix of nutrients, because you got the carbs, you got the protein. Everything is pretty well balanced. I really recommend you guys to try this dish at home. You don't have to be a skillful chef. It's really easy to make this dish. If you have fresh tuna, it's easier. I used canned tuna because it's more convenient. I feel like it's something that everybody has at their home. And honestly, guys, give it a try. It's something that you will not regret to try, because it's really nice, simple, but yet it's delightful and tasteful. But I'll tell you something though, this pasta here is good, but you know what? This one here, what's left in the pan, is even better. No, because there is more sauce. This, guys, is even better. And let me have one last nice fork of pasta. And with that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you guys can try this dish at home. I'll leave the recipe in the description, and leave a like and comment if you like this video. And man, let me tell you something. If you guys were to be here, you guys will love the smell that's coming out from this plate and from this pan. Thank you, guys. I'll see you at my next cooking adventure. This is Ricky. I'll see you next time.